Alrighty guys, welcome back. This week we take you to Tassie's beautiful West Coast to visit the coastal town Strahan. We're having a little bit of a luxury escape this weekend to celebrate not just mine but also my mum's birthday. So in this episode we're going to go back in time, jump on a train ride, explore the beautiful town and even jump on board the Gordon River cruises. Trust me, this area is spectacular. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves making these wonderful memories together. We hope you enjoy this episode as much as we did creating it. So, let's jump straight into it. G'day, we are Beau, Madi, and this is Luna. We've ditched the 9 to 5 to chase our dreams of travelling Australia. Come with us as we explore this incredible country. Alright, let's get into it. Number one, we straight away shot off and did the train ride, and that was incredible to go back in time to hear the stories of, you know, people with a vision wanting to get do mining and, you know, start from Strahan, use those as your home base with all your ports and everything like that, and then get to those real remote, rugged places. Back then, just, you know, we obviously technology and everything's so much better now, and machinery compared to then, and you just couldn't imagine being back there. Just a side note as well, they do actually have another portion of the train ride in Queenstown, because it used to, before COVID, actually be a whole stretch from Queenstown to Strahan, and they've changed it up so it's a bit shorter, and I guess you can try and do both. What a gorgeous little experience going through that rainforest and just going back in time, imagining all those guys having to blast their way through, cut their way through, just to make a rail for our mining companies. Unreal.
460 kilometres of track they laid.
Oh, someone was listening to the tour. I was actually just saying as we hopped off, shocking. All we did was talk the whole time to other people and travellers and things like that. I was like, geez, I didn't really take much in of the whole experience of listening. So that's my bad. I don't have key notes for you. But it was unreal. Great to see. She's getting noisy. They're getting ready for the next one. So we better get out of here. What a trip though. Thanks, Ma. That was a great experience.
Nothing like creating memories.
That's what it's all about. From there, we strolled through town and just took a look at what Strahan had to offer, and it is so cool, the history and the old buildings that are around like the main streets. We just took a stroll, went up and checked out the Huon Pine sawmill that's actually still running today, and that was really cool. Huon Pine is now I don't know the word I'm after, it's endangered, looked after, you can't cut it down. Protected.
So they can now only do reclaimed Huon pine, so stuff that has already died, already broken off,
and floating in the
river,
which is quite hard for them apparently, because it's a lot of it can be waterlogged and the likes of that, and apparently the chances of getting decent wood is really hard these days, and a lot of what is left now, it was so over forested. Harvested. It was so over chopped down that there's not much left in there. They reckon there's a tree in there that's 3,000 years old apparently, but we didn't get to see that or anything. They didn't tell us where it is, so we can go explore either. But Majority of it is about 200 years, and it needs to grow to be about 600 to 800 years before it is chopped down and used for boat building purposes and stuff. So a lot of years yet to be grown before you can use it.
A lot of them are still what they call young. So 200 years old is young.
Yeah. So after all that, we had tickets to go and see the play. Can you remember the name of it?
Was it the boat that never was?
Yes, look at you go. Absolutely unreal. Unreal. Maddie's probably better off to talk about this sort of stuff. It's her domain.
Yeah, it was a very good play. It was very interactive. They brought a lot of the audience in to help along with the storytelling. But it was pretty much just a story of some convicts on Sarah Island. And it was a very good, funny comedy play. Definitely comedy. But yeah.
It was just a lot of laughs and a very serious story with a great ending and everything as well.
Great way of telling it. And I think if you are going to be doing the boat cruises, I would recommend doing the cruise first and then the play, in my opinion.
There you go.
Get that little bit of a background to the play.
You heard it here first, little horsey.
But yeah, that's just my opinion. It would give you that little bit of a background to the play, but either way, if you haven't done the cruise or you're not planning on doing the cruise, the play is still amazing.
Yep, 100%. Well, good morning and welcome back to the next day. We're about to do the next best thing to be doing in Strahan, which I'm told is the boat cruise. Mum said this won't just be any boat cruise, so apparently it's a little surprise once we get there for us, but we'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited for this. I have done this cruise before, but Mum said something a little different is going to happen this time, which is pretty bloody awesome. Spoiled, I know. Have a look at this scenery in the background. Absolute glass today, so I think we have jagged the perfect day to go out in the boat. Yesterday was raining, a little bit choppy, so today, perfect day for the boat. Let's get into it. We've already got our tickets, we've already got everything, so let's get on board, have a crack a day. And you can come with us, mate. Let's find out if the old girl's excited. I'm told this is like her 15th odd time.
Hello there, everyone.
Are you excited?
I am excited, yeah. I just love this cruise. It has to be my favourite in Strahan.
There you go. And this is the boat that we're getting on this time. So, enough faffing, let's get into it. Let's get into the day.
Can't wait.
Holy dooly jooly. So it turns out the surprise is that we're upstairs. I don't know what that means, but the chairs look a lot more comfortable. I think that means the view's a bit better. Stick around, we'll find out. So we have been absolutely spoilt with Luxury Plus. We're up on the top deck. Unreal. Never experienced this before. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but we'll get there. Turns out they've already got breakfast ready for us on the deck. Mate, if this is a buffet, I hope they bought enough. I'm ready. I'm not used to this indulgence. We could walk out of here 10 kilos heavier, I reckon. Well, this is very exciting. It's a great view from up here, isn't it?
Oh, it's amazing. I especially love it once we go up through the Gordon River where it's all still and they drive really slow so as not to produce a wake. But
That
it's
sounds all right.
beautiful. It is. It's so still and all the reflections and...
I assume we get a nice balcony that we can go and look out on as well.
Yes, your balcony's here to the left.
Now it is only like 8:30 in the morning, I get that. You've done this before. Do they bring the champagne around now, or...?
They do.
Alright.
Champagne is served as soon as you want it. And... Are you being sir?
Alright, let's get into the day. Let's show you what this is all about from our perspective up here. And maybe at the end of the day, I'll let you know my opinion on whether down the bottom's alright, or if you should splurge a little bit and treat yourself to up top. So stick around to the end and I'll give you my opinion on that one. Is it worth the extra coin? Alright, let's get into it. Cheers. That was a bit awkward.
Another happy birthday. Yeah, mine was a bit to the side.
Thank you. Happy birthday early as well. We beat the crowds this time. My birthday falls over the Easter long weekend. There's no chance we're getting out doing this sort of stuff then.
No.
So, 5 days early isn't too bad. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, hun.
So we're currently walking through the UNESCO rainforest part of it, which is pretty unreal.
They call this Heritage Landing, I think they called it.
Yeah, okay. And we get to walk around this little circuit. They stop off, we get to run through. I think we have about half an hour to explore. Been incredible. And the boat ride has been exceptional, hey?
Yeah, it's been absolutely stunning.
It really has. It takes you out to the heads, which is quite rough and everything like that. And it's very, very narrow. So it just takes you back, and you imagine coming in as being the first boat that came in to explore these areas. Far out. I could not imagine that. And just thinking that, you know, if you're a metre off course or whatever, you could potentially ground it, would just be insane.
And it would have been even worse than it is now, because they have since built the rock walls to make the channel deeper and flow better. So it would have been even harder.
Yep.
Back in the day with the older ships without all the navigation equipment. It just blows my mind how hard that would have been.
Absolutely. And I know how hard it is exploring with the sounders and the chart plotters and everything like that these days. So I could only imagine what it was like back then, when you've got, you know, maybe maps or maybe handwritten maps, I don't really know, but it would just be incredible. And this forest is just, I don't know, there's something about the Tassie forest with all the moss and just being wet and everything. It's just pretty incredible, hey, the colours that are in it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough for us. Let's keep going. This has been an exceptional journey. We're loving it. Let's keep exploring.
Let's go.
From there, we shot off to Sarah Island. We didn't partake in any of the tours, just so we can see it for ourselves. I'm not very good at listening to people. I start like looking at the clouds and stuff and veering off, so we just did our own thing, looked at the signs, and that was so cool to see all the ruins and just imagine all the stories and history that would have been there. Again, the ship that never was, the last 10 people on the island and what they decided to do. Check it out, suss it out. Incredible little story.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gordon River Cruise.
Wow, it is such an experience. It's a hard one, you know. For me personally, I wouldn't spend the money. But if you can, if you're into that sort of thing, it was incredible to have it. I've done both experiences now, and my biggest takeaway is they've got premium seats, which you will see. So you can only have 2 people to like a row. There's no kids allowed. All you can drink within responsible service. You can actually see out the window. When you get to the balcony, you're not pushing everybody out the way, or people aren't pushing you to try and get that shot. And there's enough room around for everybody to actually get that shot of what we're looking at, because they stop off at some remarkable little stops along the way, tell some great history, and it's just really awesome to be able to capture that moment and just see it without all the crowds and stuff like that. It was really lovely, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maddie's got brown stains. That's the red Beau. He's a great bloke. I can't thank my mum enough for this trip in helping celebrate my birthday and hers, but you know, we definitely wouldn't do things like this if it wasn't for her, so we can't thank her enough for that opportunity, and hopefully to show you guys what's here in Strahan.
It has been amazing. I would kind of describe it as like a first class experience of Tassie.
Well, we literally did do it in first class as well.
So like, it has honestly been so amazing, and definitely, like Beau said, an experience that we don't normally do.
Nah.
But
we're a bit out of our comfort zone.
It has been great being able to share it with you guys and keep those memories for ourselves, because this weekend has honestly been amazing.
It was, and my mum asked me what the best thing was last night when we were just sitting around chatting, and it has to be that we all just came together. It's, you know, we left home 10 years ago and we don't see each other all the time, so since we've had this time here in Tassie and we've caught up so much, a trip away like this is just, you know, it is priceless for those memories, which is what it's all about at the end of the day. And to be spoilt and to be able to do, you know, the premium of what the tours were was just incredible, to be able to relax, and you know, the food and drinks were just delicious. I had my fair share yesterday, I'll give you the tip. I might actually show you our room.
Where we're staying?
Let's show you the staying accommodation.
The staying accommodation. So we're staying in is it the Strahan Village?
Yes.
Yeah, so one of the little cottages there, so let's go have a look.
Let's go have a look at that. As we just said, we are staying at the Strahan Village. Fun fact, NRMA, which is an insurance company, owns all of that, all the way around, all the way down, all of that to the end. NRMA has the lot. So there you go. They've got a fair bit of monopoly here in town, with owning a fair few restaurants, owning the View restaurant, all the accommodation down this little area. But it's a cool little spot. Can't go wrong with them, I guess. I believe they also own one of the boats, so yeah, they've got a fair bit here. Now let's go and have a better look at them, get a little bit more up close and show you. What happened there? Nice cup of tea.
Beautiful, beautiful cup of tea.
And we've got the bedroom with all our junk. Bathroom. Little kitchenette. And bedroom too.
So this is one of the 2-bedroom cottages, and as you can see, we can still see a little bit of view out onto the bay, which is pretty cool as well. So we've sat here some nights and just watched people walk by, and the boats and things like that over in the bay. That's that. Not bad. Alright, see you soon. Well, we're driving out of Strahan, but that's not going to be the end of this video. We're going to stop off at a couple of other places along the way. So stick around until we make our way home, and we'll show you just a couple of extra little things along the way. Let's go. All right. What an amazing, amazing trip. Thank you so much, Mum.
Yes, thank you, Mum. My pleasure.
The memories have been unreal. Look, I was going to say unforgettable, but for those of you that have been around here for a long time, you know I'm going to forget. I am. But the best part of all, we've captured the whole lot. We can chuck it on the internet, and now I've got it forever. I can look back at it, and we'll always have those memories, and I too will remember them. Thank you, Mark. It's been a wonderful birthday weekend. I hope you've enjoyed celebrating as well.
I've loved it. Every bit of it, actually.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, all about creating memories,
And
chasing
getting out there.
dreams.
Absolutely. So, thank you very much. You're an absolute bloody legend. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week.